7-day forecast.
It is early this Easter Sunday, and things are starting off a little bit gray. Rest assured, things are not going to stay as gray as that picture you have behind me. But every day this week, we're going to be seeing some periods of clouds and some fog just about every morning. But once we get to the afternoon, it's going to be this beautiful repeat of yesterday in all the best ways, because Easter Sunday is going to be really sunny for most of us. It's going to have a nice little sea breeze as well. And then later this week, things start to change as our temperatures begin to move down. But just look how gray some parts of the county are. This is in San Diego. Right now in town, we are at 56 degrees. Most other spots on the coastline are sitting in the 40s and 50s. Some inland neighborhoods are looking at some 30s right now in the case of Ramona. And then it's going to take a few hours, but that fog is eventually going to start to lift. Those clouds are going to start to part, but it's going to take until at least 9 a.m. on the coastline. Our inland neighborhoods could pick up a cloud or two along the way, but things really get nice once we get to about 1 to 2 p.m. That's when we run into our daily highs. San Diego is going to see a high of 69 degrees, so nice similar highs to yesterday. Our inland neighborhoods, maybe a couple degrees warmer in some spots, more mid to upper 70s. Into the mountains, looking at a lot of upper 60s, and the deserts are reaching up to near 90 degrees. But then for today, we're also going to have more of that breeze. It's going to be a lot like what you felt yesterday, with gusts up to about 25 miles per hour. They're going to be pretty widespread, as you can see. And if you're someone who tends to get cold real easy, I'd recommend bringing a sweater or bringing some other type of layer, because when we have this kind of cool breeze coming off of the water, it can offset those low temperatures a bit. It can make for things feeling a little bit chilly if you're hanging out in the shade. And so we're nice today. We're nice for a few days. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because we start to see bigger changes in the middle to the end of the week. We have this area of low pressure moving in that leads to some mild cooling. Our temperatures dropping a little bit, and it's also going to cause that marine layer to get deeper and spread inland. As far as the coast is concerned, though, things are going to stay pretty calm. Today's one of the nicer days of the week, I'd say, for the coast, with a high of 69 degrees. And if you want to head out to any of your Easter events, say you want to go to the brunch and the egg hunt at the Chula Vista Golf Course, then you're going to have some pretty nice weather to do it. By that time, the sun is going to be out. It's going to be mostly sunny. That event's taking place in between 10 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Your temperatures are going to be in the upper 60s. Really not too bad at all. And then tomorrow is going to be pretty nice too. But then notice we get ever so slightly cloudier, especially once we get to the second half of the week. Tuesday, by the way, is Earth Day. But notice that over time, our temperatures on the coast, they only reach up to the mid 60s by the end of the week. Our inland neighborhoods have a temperature drop off that's a little easier to see, with a high of 74 today that turns to a high of 69 by the time we get to Friday. You're going to see much cloudier mornings on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Into the mountains, you see the same thing. It takes a little longer for them to cool down. They have a quicker cool down in between Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Their overnight lows also start to get pretty chilly once you get to Thursday and Friday, dropping down to the low 40s. And then in the deserts, we're looking at 80s and 90s for the week. Certainly not cold weather there at all, but even they're going to pick up a little cloud cover by the time we get to the end of the week. But the moral of the story is this: it is Easter Sunday. It's a perfect time to get outside, spend time with family, and because we're in San Diego, of course, we get to do this all with some sun.